Okay, under that Mercury finger now. See where the flirt lines are? Those flirt lines are little tassels on the end of the heart line. Yours are pretty good. Then that section between the flirt lines, they're not flirt lines. They means you interact well with people. And then that section in between there and the ring around the Mercury finger, that's going to show your marriages, relationships, and your children. The children are vertical lines, and the marriage and relationships are horizontal lines that come from the outside of the hand in towards the palm. So you divide that up into thirds, starting at the flirt lines. That first third is about age 20-30. Second third's about 30-40. Last third's about 50-60-70. And then the children lines come down, they're in green, from the money, not the money line, the Mercury finger. They start on the inside. You read from the inside out. See that first line right there by the little asterisk? That's your first child, and then the next child. That's all I could see was a couple of children lines in there. That was kind of a hard little area to read. Okay, starting by the flirt lines, I see one relationship line. It's probably in your 20s before your marriage. Then you got two marriage lines. They're in purple. First marriage, good color. It's quite even. It doesn't look like it. I didn't draw it very even, though. But it's quite even. That means no ups and downs in marriage. About 20 years long. Then your second marriage, it's got a good color, but it's much longer. It's got a little tiny island in there. That means you, at some point, probably way into the marriage, you might have to be away from each other. Maybe one person has to work in one place and the other person has to work in another one, or maybe the father's away from the family or something for a little while. That's all that means. But it's a good marriage. Now, I can't tell you exactly when you're going to marry, but there's a little marking on the fate line. The fate line has a good timeline on it, where it's the line that starts at the base of your palm, and it goes up to that Saturn finger only, and where it crosses over that headline, that is about age 40. Where it crosses that heart line, that's about 50. Every eighth of an inch is about a year. Every half an inch is about 7 years. So there's a little mark that is an indication that's a chance to marry. But you're the master of your fate. You're the one that makes the choice. Like I say, it looks like the letter Y will stick with a fork on the end, and it'll show up in that fate line on a timeline. So here's where that little marking shows up in that fate line at age 32, 33, 35, 45, 51, and 53. And by that time, at 50, that's crossed over the heart line. Okay, but I say, you make the choice when to marry. The basic choice. That's just a positive time when you can marry.